This is the Week 4 matchup of the Cleveland Browns at the Las Vegas Raiders, brought to you by Fantasy Football Time. Follow us at Fantasy FB Time on all social media platforms. Welcome to Week 4, Browns and Raiders fans. Looking back at last week, the Browns lose in a sluggish game against the Giants. Deshaun Watson did get higher than his forecast with 2 touchdowns, but lost the ball twice. Amari Cooper had a great game. 24 fantasy points and 2 touchdowns. Jerome Ford did not meet his expectations, nor did Jeudy. Raiders get a blowout loss to Carolina. It doesn't look like a blowout there, but it was garbage time touchdowns that made it look less of a blowout. Embarrassing. Gardner Minshew gets pulled, but still manages to get a touchdown and a pick and a 2-point conversion. Davante Adams goes down. Surprise, surprise, Tre Tucker steps up. 20 points nearly in the fantasy world for 96 yards and a touchdown. And Jakobi Meyers steps up. 17 fantasy points with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Alexander Mattison also manages to get a day of 12 fantasy points with 1 7-yard score. Looking at this week, Browns at Raiders. Cleveland shows up as a favorite on a low-scoring game forecasted. Deshaun Watson has double-digit forecast, 15 fantasy points against the Raiders defense, who has allowed 236 passing yards per game. Amari Cooper is going against a bottom 10 defense against receivers, so he should potentially have a good one. Jerome Ford also going against a defense that's allowed the 3rd most fantasy points to running back, so it certainly does look good for the Browns fantasy players. Jeudy forecasted as a touchdown-dependent 8 fantasy points. The Raiders defense does not have Max Crosby this week, so that could be an issue. They've allowed 22 points at the Chargers, 23 against Baltimore, and 36 against Carolina. Which Raiders defense will be there? Without Max Crosby, could be a good day, Cleveland. They have had 5 sacks, 1 interception, no fumbles. I think Cleveland is feeling pretty good going into this week. Gardner Minshew looking to bounce back, 12 fantasy points only. We know that the Browns defense is tough, but he's going to be without Davante Adams. Jakobi Meyers did step up, 10 fantasy points against that strong secondary. The Cleveland defense did allow 33 to Dallas, but held Jacksonville to 13 and the Giants to 21. Look for more of the same. 9 sacks. Again, we can point to the fact that they got 9 sacks, but they've had no interceptions and only 2 fumbles. So that pressure is something Gardner's going to have to watch out for. Thanks for watching. Follow and subscribe at Fantasy FB Time. Welcome to Week 4. God bless.